How are you?
I'm fine. Yourself?
I'm doing good. I've not seen you in a long while.
Yeah, I can see that you are really doing good. You are looking fly.
Thank you. You see, there's one thing that is that there are many things people don't know about you.
Yeah.
But one of the things two people don't know about you is the fact that it is very difficult to get you, or very rare to get you to speak.
Yeah. Today I'm here. I'm in front of you.
So what are the other things that people don't know about you?
Oh, the other things. I think people know everything about me, but most of the things, I mean, my Choco days, people doesn't know. I mean, people saw me playing for Accra Suffolk, from Accra Suffolk to under 17, under 20, and moved to Europe. And my career, that's where people know, but there are certain deep details that people doesn't know.
What are they?
Some of them, I think that I have to keep it for myself, because definitely one day I will write my book and I will put them in. So it should be a surprise. But I mean, I have certain deep details. Even though when I mentioned I was born in Choco, grew up in Choco, and when you know that environs, you have to know that, I mean, I've come from a long way. It wasn't easy, but yeah, I am at East Legon.
How would you describe that foundation?
How do I describe? I think I have to say that I've done well. I've done well. This is a place that I grew up, and people that you roll with were doing all sorts of things, but I never allowed myself into those things, and I said, okay, what I want to do is to play football. So I channel all the energy into football, and then it works for me. But I think that I've done well. I quite remember the Choco days when, as a kid, you wake up in the morning 4:30, you have to run to Carnation Market. Inside Carnation Market, they have these stairs that you have to climb. From there, you have to run to Circle. They have the stairs there. From Circle, you have to go to the Mortuary Road to the beach. So, I mean, these are the sacrifices that I did, and it works for me. Growing up, I come to realize that whatever we do is the passion and the hard work that takes you to the top, and that's what I did.
Talk to me about the days of playing at Indafa Park.
Yeah. Okay, so I attended St. Martin's School, and those days it was very difficult for me. I mean, at times as a kid, you go to school without no food, you go to school without money. So one day I was on my way to school. I walked from Choco to White House, and I was on my way, and I met a friend called now he's a musician, YZ.
Oh, really?
Yeah, YZ, they were very rich, and I met YZ. YZ was like, Stephen, are you going to school? I said, yes, I'm going to school. He said, no, we shouldn't go to school today. I mean, follow me, let's go to Salvation. I've never been to Salvation Park. It was my first time. So he said, let's go to Salvation Army Park. When we get there, I will buy you rice and beans. As soon as beans and plantain.
Yeah.
As soon as I heard
Is it your Kogari?
Yeah. Gobe. As soon as I had beans and plantain, I said, hey, I have to follow Daniel because myself, I don't have anything on me. So I followed him. We went to Salvation Army Park. We saw some kids playing football, and Daniel know that after schools, at times we played in the premises. So he said, Stephen, I know that you are a good player, so join the guys. I took off my school uniform. I put it in the plastic bag. We hid it under a bin. So we know that at that time, if you go home without your school uniform, you get lost. So we hid it, and then I joined the guys, the kids, to play the game. When we were playing, there was this man standing like 25 meters from where we were playing. So when we finished, he said, oh, you're a good player. We have a coach team at Indafa. Can you join us? And I said, oh, okay, I would love to join you, but you have to come and talk to my mom first. So he came, and then my mom was like, no, he has to go to school. And that time I wanted to play football. So one day I found my way to Indafa, because where I live and in that Park is a bit far,
Yeah.
and I was a kid then, so I found my way, and then I showed myself at the training grounds. I had the chance to play for under 12, and then under 14. When I was playing under 14, I was doing so well that when I play under 14 games, I wear under 17 jersey. So
Oh,
I had
okay.
a chance to play under 14, and then under 17 at times I will come and play 5 minutes. I'll come and play 10 minutes. That's where it all started.
Capito, how many siblings do you have?
Yeah, we are 4. I have another brother and 2 sisters.
And who is the firstborn?
I'm the firstborn.
So you are like the father.
Of course,
You
I
play with
am.
the father figure.
I quite remember Choco days. I mean, you are staying in a small room, and where at times I have to make space for my siblings. So you have to go and sleep under the bed, and then under the bed you know that you will find certain things there which are not cool. I mean, the cockroaches, the rats, and all that. So these things, it comes with it. I mean, being the firstborn, you have to do a lot of sacrifice. And today I'm happy that my siblings, they see me, and then they are very, very happy that he started, and then I mean, now we are all seeing him happy.
I saw a video that you posted on social media when you went back to Choco. This was like some many years ago, and I could imagine the emotions
Yeah.
of going back to the roots.
Yeah. So I saw the video came back I think 3 days ago when I
okay.
went to visit. I mean, there was a table tennis game. So Professor Kofi Abuchi invited me.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
we went to Choco, and then I have to go there to mentor the kids. And
Okay.
where I didn't know where they were doing the program, but when I got there, I realized that it was the same place that I learned how to play football.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I was very, 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 very emotional.
Emotional.
Yeah, very, very emotional, because I mean, taking my mind back when I was a kid, when I was trying to learn how to play football. This is the pitch, and then I didn't know that that's where they were doing the program. And I end up, I mean, being there to mentor the kids, and I was so happy. I told them how I started. I told them that a lot of people came because they heard that I'm
You were
around.
coming.
Yeah, so people that I grew up with, all of them, they were there, and they were happy to see me. Even though I go there at times, but I have to sneak in, because at times the pressure and the crowd is too much, and you know that you can't
Run away from your
yeah,
people.
no, you can't see everybody. So
Yeah.
the people that you see them are happy. Those maybe you don't do it deliberately, but you forget to see them. They will take it in a different.
Yeah.
So at times I have to sneak in to see 1 or 2 friends, and then leave. But they were so happy. So I told them about my story. I told them that standing here today, not even a single person can come and say that when I was here as a child, I've insulted nobody. And then I mean, these are the stories. So they saw the light. I mean, from Choco days, because my friends that I was moving with, they were hardcore.
If you just joined us, we are speaking to former Black Stars captain Stephen Appiah, sharing with us his life journey, how he started and where he's got into, talking to us about where he actually learned how to play football. And these days, one of the things that he engages in is to inspire the next generation of talents like himself, and not even just the talents who want to play football, but want to go into certain area, because his life story is a book on his own. Like, and he even indicated, maybe I'll just let him confirm, he will write a book, right?
Yes.
You're writing a book. Have you started yet?
Don't worry.
Have you started yet?
You get to know. I mean, you know that you are one of the people who know for sure. So
Okay, so, tell me pretty quick, how do you feel when you go back to where you came from,
yeah.
and you have people come around you and mob you, just want to touch you and say, oh, this is Stephen. They just want to touch you. How do you feel at times?
They are my people, so that's where I started from, and they are the people who made me. I said that because when I was starting, at times you'll be on the road, you don't have food to eat. There's someone who will provide that. They encourage me. Train, one day you will be a good player. and it came to pass. So they made me, so anytime I go to my hood, I mean, there's nowhere to express that feeling. At times I get very, very emotional because people that I grew up with, seeing them in certain states, I ask myself, so if it's not because of football and the grace upon me, I will be like them. 100%. So going back, I always feel so good. Let me tell you a story. When my dad passed, so we took the body from the mortuary, and you know, we the guys, we have to visit his place.
Yeah.
So we go to our house in at Choco. And that time I've run my mouth to my wife that I don't understand why people cry so much when people passed. So I said, oh, okay, me, I don't think that. Yes, I will feel bad. I will shed tears, but I won't cry like the way we see people crying.
Yeah.
So when we took the body to Choco, and a lot of people came. When they came, I was standing in front of our house. So I was standing there and I started crying, like I couldn't hold myself. I was crying. So when we finished, Lai Kingston was there, yeah. Like I was with Lai Kingston and the wife. So when we left the place to the church, and then my wife was like, you see, I told you, you think that you are very, very hard, yeah, but you are not. So I was like, why, what are you trying to say? He said, you see the way you cry, you couldn't hold yourself. People were, I said, you see, it's no disrespect, but it's not the body. But looking at where I was born, the people that I grew up with, most of them are junkies. Most of them are robbers. And me being there, that's why I was crying, because I was asking myself that if it's not because of football and the effort that I put in to get to where I am, I will still be at that place. No disrespect to them, because at the end of the day, we came to this world, we are different people.
With different destinies.
Yeah, exactly. But I will be there. So that's where I started to, I lost it. And so your question, anytime I go to my hood, you have no idea.
You have a park there. I saw a park there named after Stephen Appiah.
Yeah. My Probi St. Paper.
Yeah.
No, sorry, my Probi Girls School.
Yeah.
And I think that my brother, who used to be a goalkeeper, Ahmed Shaibu, yeah, he's the boss of Koda.
Oh, okay.
So he did that AstroTurf, and then he named it after me. I think that he did well because we all used to play together. I had a chance to play for the Black Stars. I had the chance to travel to Europe to play. I captained the Black Stars for 9 years. I think I have done well. So, I mean, giving something back, or it honors me.
Yeah.
And it was beautiful that day.
Capito. Again, I mentioned Capito. when you were telling me the story of your life, then I rolled back to the days and wonder what life was all about, because it's quite interesting. Lai Kingston was on this very show, and he was telling me that your early days were not easy. And in fact, he spoke about you one time being, was he a mate or what?
Yeah, okay, so that's what I said. most of my friends, they were mates. I mean, like conductors in Trotro and stuff.
Oh, okay.
They were the people collecting the money, and even though moving with hardcore guys, I was a bit shy. I was still shy. And then I quite remember when we used to sleep in Trotro, so they would wake up like 4 o'clock to go and get ready to go for job, their work. And then I will go and change, and then I will hit the road. I will go for jogging. I will go and train, and then come home. So when I come home, I have to wait. No, when I come home, I will rest. Then 3 o'clock, I will go to Indafa for Fatah Babies training. And when I finished training, because you know those days, you finish training and you are jogging home, you don't know what to eat. It's not because you have a choice, but because you don't have money for food. So I have to wait for my friends, and they will come around 10 o'clock. So when they come, 5 of them, I don't want to mention their name.
Oh yeah,
5 of them. So when they come, they will be trying to, when we come, you wanted us to buy you food because you don't want to work, because you don't want to do this. So somebody will buy cake and fish. Somebody will buy rice and stew. They will buy different, and I'll be sitting there, and then somebody will try and give me a spoon of rice. Somebody will put one fish. Say, no, this is what I can do for you, and then they will give it to me. I couldn't reject it. I have to eat it because I was starving. I don't have food. But today, I mean, these are the same people that I roll with. Most of the time, Sundays, I will call them, I'll gather them, we'll go and hit tilapia and the rest. Even though they thought they didn't know, I didn't know myself. I didn't know where I was heading to because I was young. So nothing guarantees me that I will be a good footballer. But I have it in me that I wanted to play football. And they thought they were being hard on me. But they gave me something. The more they were doing that, the more they were giving me the energy to wake up in the morning to prove them wrong that one day I will be a good footballer. And it happens.
So you were a mate for some time? Did you do it?
I did it one, but it wasn't. I was. Where
do you sex or choco?
Oh no, those days it wasn't. These days they have modified it, so they have to, sex. No, but those days it wasn't like that.
How was it?
In my situation that day, when we leave the shyness from Stephen Appiah, I think that it wasn't bad because people are still doing it.
Yeah.
So I could have done that job, but I have it in my mind that I wanted to play football.
Did you break stones at some point in your life?
Who told you this story? Who told you this story?
Why not coming to speak to you?
Is it lying?
I want to come to speak to you. So I want to do lots of research.
Yeah. So at a point, there is this. Those days we used to go to Katamanto to shop. So I have to follow friends, and they will buy 3, and then they will give me 1. So you understand. So I didn't have money, and they were the people doing certain stuff to make money. So myself and my best friend Danso, we played the same course, and Edmond Copson. So one Christmas, when we look around, those days there were viscose and linen pants, but those days I don't have anything. So I have to, when I'm going out, I have to go to friends. They will give me, somebody will give me shirt, somebody will give me jeans, and somebody will give me a shoe. And that Christmas I didn't have anything, so I was like, what is going to happen to me? Would I go out or would I stay home? Then Edmond Copson came with a plan. He said he knows some place, Santa Maria. They crack stones. So we should go there, and when you go, we can make money. So we walked from Choco to Odoko. And when we got there, there were a lot of stones. So I asked Danso and Copson that, are we going to carry all these stones? They said, oh yeah, we have to do. They said 6 to 12, but if you want to do more, the more you do, the more you. I said, okay, let me try 6 to 12. And I went the first time. I put the stones inside. I carried the stone. I thought, this is easy. I will do 6 to 6. But the 5th time, when I was pushing the thing was so heavy, so I started to shake. There, I went to throw the pan away, and then I walked from Santa Maria to Choco.
So you didn't get all your money?
No. That I even left the money because it wasn't easy. That time is because there was a jeans called Ring 501, this faded jeans, and I wanted to buy some with a viscose shirt. So these are the things that I went through.
And football brought you here. Talk to me about how were you spotted to actually play football at the topmost level?
Well, I can't tell that story leaving Accra as a folk out. I think because of Accra as a folk, that's where I got the chance to travel to Italy. My Coles days, we played a game, mighty victory against Cowling Babies. That time, I mean, the best club was Cowling Babies and Great Falcons. Cowling Babies because they have so much money, and then they have all the best players at our time. They have all the best players. I mean, Ose Boatin was their goalkeeper. Christopher Pelete was number 2. You have Dankwe. You have Aziz Ansah. You have Lai Kinson. You have Godwin Atram. You have Asasi J. You have they have the best team. So that day, that match, there was a debate between myself and Godwin Atram, because I played 10, he played 10, and I was doing so well, and he was doing so well at Cowling. So there was this debate. They said, the Choco people said, oh, I'm better than Atram. The Cowling people said, no, Atram is far better than Stephen Appiah. So 2 days to the game, we played that game on Wednesday. 2 days to the game, Atram, I think Atram was sick. So Atram was sick. So that debate ended because Atram would be on the pitch. And we played that game at Art Center, where Accra also used to train. Yeah. It was Wednesday. And that game I played so well. I scored 2 goals. The first goal and the last goal. We beat them 3-0. So after the game, I was at home, and Emmanuel Senegal, our former Blaster player, he came to me and he said that, oh, I mean, Nia Ibonte, known as Thomas Okande, he sent Emmanuel Senegal to come to my house to tell me that I should come to training to train with the Auroras. So so we played that game. After the game, I mean, the AS fans, they were giving me money. I got a lot of money at that particular game.
Finally.
Yes.
Finally, you have money in your pocket.
I had something small. And you know that time that you have been in the hustle of the street of Choco, and then playing that game, getting something small. That night I couldn't sleep because when you put the money under the pillow. When you are, and every 3 seconds you have to open your eyes and check if the money
is still there.
You never know, maybe some mice be you never know. So no, I mean, I was very, very happy. So I started training with Auroras.
Okay.
Yeah, I did so well. That time coach Samamate Efi was our coach.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I mean, may he so rest in peace, but I mean, he did everything possible that we should join them. Myself and Sibu Money. There is a guy called Sibu Money.
Oh, okay.
That we should join the first team, and then with hard work and the love of the game, I did, and I joined the senior team. So playing for Accra, so for my first game, I played against 11 Wise. Okay. So when we were going to the pitch, you know that those days, the dressing room is where the VIP is. And they have a space there, so walking you can see the pitch. And we are playing against 11 Wise. This is my first game, and you have players like Ebu Smith and the rest. Yeah. So going to the pitch, I was very, very nervous. Not nervous, I was scared of the game, because when we were walking, I saw the pitch and my heart started beating. I was like, today what
has brought me here?
Yeah. Today I'm part of this team, and I have to show myself. So Ebu Smith realized that I was very, very tense. I was scared of the game. So he tapped me from behind, and he said, Stephen, you know what? When you get the ball, you just dribble. When you lose the ball, we'll take it and we'll give it to you. Just dribble them. So I think that thing that he told me gave me some confidence. Because, I mean, he has been in the game, he has played for the national team, and he has played outside. So, I mean, he knows. And then it happens. I mean, I enjoyed myself. I played very, very well. When we finished the game, the fans, they were throwing money.
If I started making money.
Yeah, of course. Level change now.
Yeah,
so,
levels have changed.
Yeah. So
you were able to go and get your G's?
Oh yeah, that time I wasn't getting it myself. So you know, you play games on Sundays.
Yeah.
Monday deliberately you have to go to UTC. You have to walk from UTC to Watu. So walking, the as fans, they will be giving you things. I mean, fan, iron, money. So anytime I played a game on Sunday,
you're guaranteed.
12 o'clock in the afternoon, you will see Stephen Appiah coming from
Was it deliberate?
Of course. Of course, man have to make some money, man. I mean,
but your career at House of Oak was very brief, but people still remember those days at House of Oak.
Oh yeah, I played very, very well, and I mean those days 11 o'clock stadium is full.
Yeah.
It's full, and I was very, very young, playing with all these top experienced players, and my performance was unbelievable. So people were even calling me. They call me computer.
Oh really?
Yeah, computer, because they said that everywhere I stand, I can gauge and then give a pass.
That gauging, how did you do it? I think I will get there. Because I do recall, we had a small TV like this over in the village, sometimes live. It was black and white television. Yeah. I think Ghana was playing a friend of mine, was it against Japan or so? I recall, you gave a long pass. Hey, we call it tailor measured pass.
Yeah, tailor measured, yeah.
They hit the ball and like to trap the ball like that. How are you doing it?
Yeah, so they call me computer, and then they changed my name to Baby Jesus.
Huh?
Yeah, Baby Jesus, because I quite remember when, you know, those days all the top goalkeepers in the league, I scored all of them, from Salifu Ansan, Osei Kwajo, Edwede Ansan, all the top, and I was young, and I mean, getting those football sense. And the positioning myself, and the places that I would place the ball, it was beyond imagination. But I think that it's something that I was born with, because when I was even playing courts, it was there. And at times you have to go to the beach to practice on certain things in terms of accuracy. So I will stand somewhere like 50 meters, and I will tell a friend to stand a certain position, and I will be hitting the ball there, and then I mean it will be going like that. So yeah, I mean, they said I mean
computer
practice Jesus. What?
Computer Baby Jesus.
Yeah, computer Baby Jesus. Yeah.
Wow.
And then when I was playing coach, they called me Gadiola.
Gadiola.
Yeah, no, not Guardiola. Gadiola. Gadiola. So you know those days, before we saw Ronaldo. Yeah. I mean Brazilian.
Yeah, Ronaldo Lima.
Yes, and other players doing, you know that.
Yeah, that skill.
We saw Ebo Smith and the rest doing that. So when we were playing coach, I used to do that thing. Even
the Blasters colors, you did it many times.
So when I do this, my fans know the chocolate people, they will say Gajo. So they gave that trick, no, Gajo. So when I was playing Charlie Bale Gajo, do Gajo, then I would do my things, and everybody hears. So.
Is it that you've been receiving fans from childhood?
Oh yes. Mufti, I was good. Let's forget about the Blasters, but when we were playing Munchedi and I was good.
From House of Oak, then you went to the under-17, subsequently to Europe. Tell me about that call-up. How did you get the first call-up to the U17?
U17, so playing across House of Oak, 95, I was doing so well. I've won certain awards, and Honorable Yiti Minsa gave me a letter to join the under-17. That time, Coach Ade, they have been in camp for I think 2 years.
Is this Samade?
Yeah. May he so rest in peace.
The multi-system man.
Yeah, multi-system man. Multi-system. So he had his team already, and I have to join the team, and it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. I went to camp to meet players like Christian Saba, Atada Aku, Atakra, Amene Ampon, Emmanuel Bentel, and the rest. So when I got there, you know when you are training, but it looks as if your energy is not right there because they have been together for so many years. So they know themselves. Being a new player, I was the youngest player in the team that time. Being there late, and then the players, they will be looking at you in a certain way that we have been here for 2 years. You have come and you think that they will take you to the World Cup. And yeah, I was training with them. I used to wash their clothes. So when we finished training, at times
under 17.
Of course, under 17, I used to wash their clothes. I used to wash like Emmanuel Bentel and Atakra Meniampo and then okay, Atakra Meniampo and the rest. So at times we will finish training, they will put their jerseys and their pants, and I have to wash it for them. I wasn't feeling bad because it was normal. Today, I mean, our players know. I thought so. I'm a hate job, and Kanibe can say a hate job having. But those days you have to wash. But when I was washing, I wasn't feeling anything because I'm seeing them as senior players. And then when we started to read the Bible, or when we started to understand life will tell you that before you will be great, you have to serve. So some of us, we serve. We serve by washing and going to the dining room to take their food to their rooms and all that. But today I'm here. I'm here.
You deserved.
Yeah. So under 17, I joined the team. We traveled to.
That was Ecuador 95.
Yeah, Ecuador 95. Yeah. So we did our pre-camp in Manchester.
Oh, okay.
That's why I became Manchester United fan.
Oh, I see.
Yes. So we went to Bobby Charlton College.
Oh, okay.
That's where we camped. And my first stadium that I saw with my eyes was Old Trafford.
Oh, okay.
I've never seen. We thought that Accra Sports Stadium was heaven. But when I saw Old Trafford, I was like, hey, where am I in paradise?
Football paradise?
Yeah, am I in paradise? That's where I fell in love with
Man United.
Yeah, Man United. And we trained there. We traveled to Ecuador. I had the chance to play one game. I'm not going to say only because I have to be true to myself that the players who were there were better.
We're better.
Yeah, were better. They had the experience. Players like Joe Ansan, Baba Sule, David Amwaku, Abu Idrisu, Emmanuel Bentel, Audu Isaka, and the rest. I mean, they were ahead of me. So when we play our second game, we won the 2 games. So the third game, we have qualified already. So
you were given an opportunity.
Yeah, and you know that Coach Ade, let me say this. Coach Ade he has a way of doing his selection. So it's not like the coaches will come, okay, Michael Essien, you will play 8. Adokwe Papo, you will play 3. John Pence, you will play. No, Coach Ade will be like, Abu Idrisu, Mohamed Abu. No, Michael Abu, sorry.
Yeah.
Michael Abu. If you get the ball, you give it to Patrick Alute. Patrick, when you get the ball, you just play a long ball to Kweku Chire. He was the number 2. So Atakra, you come and then receive the ball. And then Saba, that's how. When it got to my turn, because Yiti Mesa gave me letter to join the team. Today, GFA number 8. Stephen Appiah. And I was like, I mean, I was the youngest player. I mean, give me some confidence to go and play that game.
GFA number 8.
Yeah, GFA number 8. But you see, if at that age, playing for Accra as a folk, with that pressure, with all the fans, there is no stay. I think that's why in my career I have never played under pressure. Never. I think I got that thing from Accra as a folk, because 15 years, 16 years, and you play like 11 o'clock when you come, the stadium is full, and we will play without fear. So when you said GFA number 8, everybody started to laugh, and then.
And you knew it was you?
Yeah, of course. He didn't mention my name, but it was me. I mean, he's such a great man. He's such a great man. So we went to the game. I played so well. Charles Alute scored the goal. We beat them 1-0. we won the trophy, we came back. And when we came back, we took the trophy
On the tour.
yeah, on the tour. So when we got to the stadium, a lot of fans were at the stadium. So when he was giving his speech, he said that he was thanking the fans, the players, and everything. He said, but one thing, there's a young player in our team who didn't get the chance to play, but one day he will be one of the best in this country.